biggest and brightest venue, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running with James. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Here's a give inside to James. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
That's on target, Puka Nacua. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 17-yard line.
He's going to throw it. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw here. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap, a give to Edmonds. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got him, man. That's Nacua. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
1st and 10.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now run, James. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Pass play now. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Fielded at the 7. And he spins right by him. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
At the 33-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Second down pass play coming. He throws a bullet deep to... He's got it at the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give left side to James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Back to throw. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To his back it goes, Jordan James. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This is James. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He'll get this one to Cowie. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
An 8-yard pickup.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the red zone on 1st. This will be caught by Cowie. Oh, he loses the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Sticking to the air here. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On second down, a run with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got this at the 27. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. A run now with James. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Screen play here for James. And he takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on third and short. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here's the snap on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
Let's go now.
Throw here, third down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Piniero's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The 49ers and Jordan James back out on offense. And you can see with just this and 1 more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Now throw to start the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Second and 6.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pass play coming here. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Cameron Kinches.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Running this with James. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's complete. Here's Cowie. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down, play action. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here's the final play of our 1st half. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. So entering the locker room's got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on Gang Green, the New York Jets. And this is the Jets quarterback, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Jets come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the tight end, Mason Taylor. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Giants wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Eagles. And this is the running back. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Rams won the toss and deferred to this second half, so they're going to receive the kick as we're underway in the third quarter. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
A 4-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 13.
Third and long for him here. He's going deep this time. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. And toss this one out to James. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Brought in, and not much doing. He stopped quickly. Trying to work quickly now.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in, and he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
49ers.
They run, it's James. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jared Verse on the tackle.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Carry here for James. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 9 on the play. But it brings up
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the left. He's got Arroyo. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and this is going to be a turnover on downs. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, it's Williams again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
To the air on third and long. That one's complete right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Jukes away from one. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The 49ers and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a throw. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Setting up the screen. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a... Dive play straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Trying to throw this from the gun. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
They're going play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
Looking to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams facing a 5-point deficit. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
At the 23-yard line.
Running with James. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
He is brought down at the 10-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another carry for him. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers make it a two-possession game here. 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.